Cruise news time. Look, we've seen the go-karts, we've seen the flow rider, we've seen the carousel, we've seen the roller coaster, and now we're about to see another piece of amusement park equipment slapped right on the top of a cruise ship, which I guess is all well and good, but it begs the question, do these kind of things, do they cheapen the cruise experience? Cruise news. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news and views for your face. Welcome to a new month, September the 1st, 2022, a Thursday, and for me, it is a sea day on the Carnival Liberty, the last day of my short 4-night, 5-day cruise. Tomorrow, I will be returning home. I just got my disembarkation information, and I was going to film this outside the cabin, but it being a sea day and it being a little bit after breakfast time, well, it was too crowded. There was too many people out and about. I did have my favorite cruise breakfast today. I saved it for the last day because I didn't want to be tempted to eat it every day, and I will show you what that is in just a little bit. But first, let's talk about the big cruise news. Did you know that MSC has a new cruise ship coming out, debuting, as it were, in December of 2022? It's the MSC Seascape, and they've been releasing more and more information about this cruise ship, and they've just released what some of the high-tech entertainment options will be, and the penultimate, the big banger on that cruise ship will be the Robotron. 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 This is a. Have you ever seen the robotic bartenders on Royal Caribbean's cruise ships that will mix a drink for you? Well, the Robotron is just like that, except it's bigger and people can sit on it, and it sits on top of the Lido deck, and it will mix up your insides as it swings you around while it's mixing sweet DJ beats. Look, this looks like a great fairground amusement park ride. Definitely a throwback to the traveling carnival. It looks like the mixer, except it's high tech. And it's exciting. It really shows that cruise lines are trying to go above and beyond with new technology to compete for the consumer dollar in a way that you would want to see happen, in a way that you want competitiveness to occur so that we can all get better prices and have more choices. But the question is begged, does this cheapen the cruise experience? I talked yesterday about the potential of higher speed internet on a cruise ship, and there was a predictable amount of comments that said, look, I don't even want internet on the cruise ship. I just go on the cruise to disconnect. I actually get the sentiment. I get the sentiment of people bummed out because the internet's going to be faster. I actually get the sentiment of people that are bummed out because there's go-karts and amusement park rides and water slides. The thing that I've been exploring, at least in my thought process today, are people bummed out because they don't like the different things that are coming to cruise ships, or are they bummed out just because they don't like the thing that they love to have changed? I believe that's more the problem than anything. I don't think people necessarily don't like roller coasters or water slides. I just think that people get comfortable with the thing that they like, and they don't want the thing that they like to change. I certainly can respect that opinion, and I respect where people are coming from. This is what I would argue on the other side. I would argue that as cruise lovers, if we want this business to be there for us for as long as we want to consume it, then we have to allow it to change, and we have to allow it to grow. And that's really what these cruise lines are doing. I don't think you got people in the cruise, executive level that are like, oh yeah, let's bring some rides on board. They're concerned about how do you bring more people on board with money to spend so that their company can be profitable, so that they can report earnings to the street on a quarterly basis. This is the focus of people that are running businesses for the most part at the corporate level. They're in it to make the money and to be successful. And there's nothing wrong with that. That is essentially the American way. I mean, we are a country about prosperity and business and growing and all of those things that, the American mystique has laid on us as the monikers of success. And so it should not be surprising that cruise companies are doing things differently to bring more people in. The other thing I want to remind everybody about is if the cruise company that you love changes in a way to where you no longer love it again, you have the opportunity to make a different choice. And cruise lines do a great job with their loyalty programs that make making a different choice more difficult. It allows them the leeway to change things drastically and with some sort of confidence that because there's enough loyal customers that they won't leave. And so I just want to remind you that there's a broad world of cruising out there. There is a cruising experience for you somewhere. There's a cruising experience for everybody. That is my opinion. And if the cruising experience that you've been partaking in changes in a way where you no longer love it, well, it's time to take your dollars and go somewhere else, which is another bit of change that I know you don't want to embrace. But trust me, you will feel liberated when you take your consumer dollars to a place that you want to spend them, and instead of being stressed out about the change, you will probably have that euphoric feeling of the something new, like when you date somebody for the first time, that feeling. And that happens when you go from one cruise line to another. Trust me, I played the field when it comes to cruising, and that is true. And the cool thing about trying new things and other things is that you really do get a perspective on the thing that you thought you loved. So I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. I'm going to wrap it up. Here's the big idea. The big idea is that cruise lines are doing things that they think will bring in more consumers and really make the cruise industry, the cruising business, more robust and make them more money. And I think that's good at the end of the day. At the same time, there are consumers that do not like change, and they do see the change in cruising, and not everybody likes it. And so somewhere you got to find that balance. Frustration might be a way that you find that balance, but I would challenge you that instead of being overly frustrated and lamenting about the way things used to be, find the thing that you love somewhere else, in a different cruise line or in a different cruise space, or learn to love the new thing. I don't think we have many options other than that. The question of the thumbnail, does this thrill ride mentality of the cruise business, does it cheapen the experience of cruising, or does it enhance it? I will throw that question over to you. Leave a comment below. Cruise news story number 2 has to do with towel animals and my relationship to them, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Before I get there, let me quickly invite you to subscribe if you like staying up to date with everything that's going on in cruising. Please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. Now, before I get into my whole towel animal thing, let me share this with you. A friend of the show, Stephanie M., made this post in the Facebook group yesterday, posted a screen cap of the video yesterday, particularly when I was filming the towel animal takeover outside. And she said that she knows that this is supposed to be a dinosaur towel animal, but that her husband said, and she can't unforget this, and now you won't be able to unforget this, that doesn't look like a dinosaur. That looks like the butt of a cat, like going to the bathroom. Can you unsee that now? What do you think? Does that look like cat butt? Cat butt. There you go. What I wanted to say about towel animals is, of course, I had my audience yesterday, and let me show you what they're doing with these towel animals now. See how they're making them virtually indestructible by rubber banding them together. Great job, Carnival. I think this is a great way to do the towel animals, so I can tolerate that. Is it indestructible? Alright, calm down, everybody. I didn't actually throw this one. It was just a towel. It's just a towel. See, he's fine. I don't want to get harassed by Pitata. Okay, so yeah, that's that. And then I promised I would share with you my favorite breakfast on Carnival. I only try to do it one time a cruise, because if I ate this every time a cruise, it wouldn't be good. I'm doing pretty well with maintaining my weight, and I can't eat this every time. Of course, you know what it is. It's the Blue Iguana breakfast burrito. The guys working there at Blue Iguana, so stellar, made a great breakfast burrito. This is the way I get my breakfast burrito. Some people have asked. I get the jalapeno wrap. I don't get any eggs because I think eggs are from the devil. That's why one of the most popular egg dishes is deviled eggs. But yeah, eggs, bleh. Who wants that? I get the crispy potato, I get the chicken sausage, I get the lettuce, I get the pico, I get the cheese, I get the crema fraiche, and the guacamole. And I also have to get an arepa. Arepa, don't sleep on arepas. It's like sweet corn bread with cheese in the middle of it, and then they always have the watermelon slices. This is probably one of my favorite cruise breakfast at a restaurant, as it were. And yeah, I just ate half the burrito. Again, you got to watch what you're doing on a cruise, because they throw a lot of food at you. I mean, not literally, but that would be a whole interesting cruise experience. Thank you so much for checking out the show today. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, I sure did enjoy it. You can do me a solid by hitting the like button. And look, if you can't hit the like button, well, I'll be forced to punish you. And your punishment will be this: on your very next cruise, as soon as you embark, after you do the muster, and really before you get your first adult beverage, well, you're going to have to make 25 of these rubber banded towel animals before you can get your drink of the day. And I know nobody wants that. So hit the like button. Thank you so much. This is Tony for Lido, Loca. Until the next time, we'll see you on, watch this video next. I dare you. We'll see you on the video. See you on the video. We'll see you on the Lido. We'll see you on the Lido. We'll see you on the Lido. I need more coffee.